Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Tuesday, May the 8th, 2018. And today in our Tech News, well, it seems that Microsoft, one of the little announcements they talked about for insiders yesterday was that Slowring insiders will get more builds, but often with maybe just incremental changes. But it would seem that Slowring builds will be aplenty with the Redstone 5 builds. One of the things that Slowring insiders have mentioned often is they kind of find it okay that it takes time to have good builds for them, but they'd like to see more of them. So apparently that will be answered. Well, if you are a app developer for iPhone, for iOS, well, you will be warned that all app updates starting this July will need to have support for the notch in the iPhone 10. So apparently it will be a requirement if you want to continue having updates for some of the apps in the App Store. Well, announced yesterday, it seems that Fluent Design will come to Win32 apps. It's not just going to be something from the Universal Windows Platform apps or the store apps. Win32 apps will have support, and of course, everything will be done to have Fluent Design that will help many apps get even more interesting, even though they don't come from the store. A very interesting feature that will actually apparently appear on our phones. It seems that if you love Timeline in Windows 10 April 2018 update, it's coming to a phone near you. If you're using the Microsoft Launcher or Microsoft Edge, it seems that Timeline will be a feature available in iOS and in Android. Google I/O starts today with the first keynote at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. That will be live streamed, and that will, of course, overlap the second keynote of Microsoft, which is at Build at 8:30 a.m. Pacific, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, and that's going to be interesting to see. Also, what we know is that today's Microsoft Build conference will focus more on things closer to Windows. A new feature that will roll out to insiders apparently this coming week that was announced yesterday. It's a new app called My Phone. And apparently what it does, it will be able to actually mirror your phone screen in Windows 10 and even let you interact without even picking up your phone. Answering calls, doing whatever you want. This is going to be kind of an interesting thing to look at. And up to what extent will it actually do it? But if that really happens to Windows 10, that could be a very useful, very nice feature that I am, for one, would be very, very happy to test out. Well, in the enterprise, we learned yesterday that Microsoft does not want to give extensions for the support of Windows 10. So, it happened in a few times in the past year. They extended their regular 18-month to 24 months of support for Windows 10 version so that enterprise have the time to actually adapt. But now, that's over. Apparently they're saying, nope, there's no reason for that, and we're not extending anymore. The standard Windows 10 versions will just last 18 months, and that's it. Now we know a little more about the first pedestrian to be killed by a self-driving car. It was a Uber car. The investigation says that it found that basically it's a software bug that actually caused a problem, and the car did see the pedestrian. It just decided not to do anything about it. So basically, it ran over it. And of course, there will be changes to the software, but it shows you that glitches can happen sometimes. Well, today is Patch Tuesday, so starting at around 1 p.m. Eastern Time, that's around 1700 UTC, there should be a rollout of security updates for Windows 7, 8.1, and 10. But what is also something that a lot of people are looking at, will we get a cumulative update that has bug fixes for the April 2018 version of Windows 10? And that's what we really are looking at. as many reports of people having problems with the April 2018 update today. And Microsoft really is trying to up the game here in the app developers. It says that now it will give 95% of all the revenues from apps in the Microsoft Store to the developers. This is the most interesting monetization of any store. And could it make a difference? Will it draw a lot of developers in the Microsoft Store? That's anyone's guess, and will be interesting to see if it increases the number of apps in the store. And this was the Tech News Update for Tuesday, May the 8th, 2018. You enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.